I hope y'all can hear me. If y'all can't hear me, I'm gonna take these headphones off. But welcome to my channel. My name is Nia. This is NiaTalk with Nia, and we talk about it. I got this burnt popcorn. I would say Happy Thanksgiving, but I don't really care for Thanksgiving. Am I thankful for things in my life, such as my friends? Absolutely. Such as the career I have? Absolutely. But family, I'm not really thankful for right now because I don't really have one. But I will make one, so I ain't mad at that. But I'm just not on that wave. But let's get into it. Mm, 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 mm. A few house rules. Be respectful in the chat. If you're not respectful in the chat, you're just gonna have to go. It's not gonna work over here with me. I'm a beautiful black woman. I don't have time for shenanigans or games. And so are you. So let's get into it. So, Ray J. He's been arrested. The photo I used is old. Disclaimer: it's an old photo. I think from some point in May. He seems to have a history of being aggressive. I've noticed that, and it's not just your regular aggression. We all have things to be angry about. It's more about the cops is getting called, and he is getting found guilty of things. But it seems like misdemeanors, in my opinion. My opinion. This recent thing seems to be, we have to say alleged, but I'm not. We just gonna give a wink, wink here, wink. If I'm winking, you know what I mean. Personally, I feel he's had signs of this behavior with his wife early on the show Love and Hip Hop. I don't think pushing her in the pool was scripted at all. And for me, I think that I make dating advice and relationship advice for men and women. And I think that's why people don't like it, because I don't just make it towards one sex. I don't. I make it for both. I hold both accountable. And in this situation, he's wrong. In the video from TMZ, it was awful. Like, she's holding her child is just trying to sleep. And the child looks like it's at a big age too, and is used to this like trauma. Every single time Ray J and her get in an argument, the kids are always in their pajamas. You ever notice that the kids are always in their pajamas? Like, it's sad. They just trying to go to sleep, and that's when it seems like he's, this is my opinion, drinking a little bit, right? He getting active. He's so obsessed with being online. I don't know what's going on. But hi everyone, welcome. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I appreciate it. But it's like the kids are in their pajamas. And I find that already problematic, because you wait till nighttime. You wait till everyone has rested to activate your family, or to activate his wife, or a strange. Also, if you want to say a strange wife, why is she still living in the household? Like, make that make sense. Why is she still in the home? I don't, girl, I would have been out. I would have saved my money and got out. I hope that's for Palestine. If it's not for Palestine, I gotta go. Period. Um, at the end of the day, I'm doing good. How are you? Please talk about your Thanksgiving meal real quick if you would like to. This is a serious and triggering topic. I want to let y'all know. I would say this type of DV happens towards a lot of women of color. I believe Princess Love is a woman of color. Is she ambiguous? Yes. Is there a colorism talk to be had with Ray J? Yes, but that is all black men in media. Let me not say all. Let me say most black men in media that are not satisfied. And it seems to be the worst black men, if you ever noticed, when it comes to this type of stuff. But I want to hold the woman, her name is Princess Love, accountable. You knew he was like this, and you decided to have unprotected sex with him. Who cares about the marriage part? You decided to have unprotected sex with a man who acts like this and have children. And then when things happen, it's like all of a sudden, oh my God, you're such a terrible guy. What you mean? Because I'm telling you now, when it comes from women that don't have money, which now I've accumulated my own money, so I'm doing good. But still, when it comes to black women that don't have a fluid amount of money or generational wealth, or came into wealth, or are famous, you know, we hear a whole different story. We hear, oh, well, you know what? You shouldn't have been with that man. It's your fault. Your fault for dating a black guy. We hear all types of crap. But when a pick me is with a celebrity who has alleged wealth, y'all don't, and I'll say y'all, because some of y'all in the chat, I know some of y'all are some pick me's. There's good people here that I love, and they've been here down. I support them on my channel. Y'all always would be here. I love y'all. But there's other people who hate watch. So we will talk about this. There are pick me's who are with celebrities, and they get praised for it. Like, Cardi B, all these other things. It's like, at the end of the day, it's a, let's just say abuse is abuse. It is abuse is abuse. So for a lot of people to have empathy and compassion, it's hard to have compassion. You have empathy and compassion for what Princess Love is going through, yet there are women that are from poor neighborhoods, right, that are having children that literally like don't even get taught sex education. All these things, and Christianity, religion, all that comes together, and they just have these kids, right? And then they get told that it's your fault. It's your fault. You did this. And but when it comes to Princess Love, Ray J's such a villain. Oh my God. When it comes to Cardi B, Offset's such a villain. Oh my God. They've showed their colors to these women since day one. But you know what else they showed? A bag, fame. That's what they showed. That's what people care about. And when you care about that, that's why I don't, let's cut myself off here. That's why I don't encourage women to do this. There are a lot of feminists, I consider myself a black feminist, that like encourage women to just get the bag, be a baddie, like, and that comes from a place that where they are hurt and they're not healed. A lot of these women that say this, they have kids, they was with an ain't shit nigga, like all that type of stuff. Like they're not healed. We've all been through things, but they're not healed. So then they go to women online like me, and they're like, you should give up on love. You should be with someone who's an athlete and got money, good genetics, get money. Like, do you just hear all this bullcrap that comes out their mouth? And then you hear what Princess Love is going through. You hear what Cardi B is going through. Is it worth it? Princess Love happens to put everything online and thinks that Ray J is going to get canceled. And I want to tell you something. Canceling people does not exist. If anything, it makes them more famous. It does. You can't cancel someone. You can't. Honestly, I do understand why people say controversial shit. Because they get so much ratings. It just booms. It flourishes. People coming together to hate you. Oh, rack it up. Rack it up. Bop, bop. Like, you're making money. You're making bands when people come together to hate you. So, when you think about it, does canceling really exist? No. You can't really cancel someone. So, when Cardi B, I give these two examples because they're ambiguous women. They consider themselves black women, but we know what it is. We know, we know. If you know, you know. When I wink, you know, you know. I agree. Bad press is still press. Thank you so much, Joey, for saying Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you. Love you all. Hope you're having a safe time. I'm not drinking this Thanksgiving. I promised that I would not drink either until my birthday or Valentine's Day. I'll make a video about that. But I did promise myself that. So basically, I'm just on here once again to talk about how we place money over common sense. We place money over a woman's safety. And then it's like we backtrack and we're just like, oh my God, Ray J, he's such a terrible guy. Princess Love knew that. This is my opinion, but when I give you the wink, you know, I'm spitting facts. She knew that. She knew he was an awful person. You got pushed in a pool, and you having kids with the man, and you're going out to functions. Once again, this video is like, sorry, oh, not this falling down. I got this holding up by a can, y'all. Hold on, maybe I can put it here. Hold on, I got a water bottle, y'all. It sucks not having my setup. All right. Sense. Oh, I like that. I don't know what you say, but this video is only the beginning. Like, not the beginning. Let me say a snippet. It's a snippet of what we've seen from their relationship. Imagine what else is happening. Sorry, I love popcorn. Y'all can't take popcorn from me. I don't know what you're saying, but welcome. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Who knows what else is happening in their relationship? I say the same thing about Cardi B when we out here listening to Cardi B and all this other stuff allegedly. I don't listen to her music, but I'm just saying, when you hear her talk about like Offset and cursing and screaming and saying he's a stalker, this and that, All these black men have the same thing in common. They were no good, and somehow they ran into a lot of money. And women that were ambiguous, allowed. Sorry, I'm trying to read this. Allowed. Sorry, it sucks having to block all these people, but it is what it is. It sucks allowing. Sorry. You know, gotta hit that. I feel like one day I'm just gonna I'll be able to block all the bad people. But I'm just saying, for these women to allow these men to act this way from day one and then get online and say, look, I'm gonna show the world that you're abusive. I'm telling you right now, the world doesn't care. They care about the Louis bag you have, right? They care about, the Giuseppe heels. They care about the Birkin you have, right? No one cares, because it's interesting how y'all want to show you're struggling with the relationship of even in the video she was like, you're a woman abuser. Okay, and you decided to have 2 kids with him. So hold women accountable. Hold women accountable. She decided to have 2 children, not one. I think she got 2 kids with him. Let me say that thing, because I'm pretty sure she got another kid. I don't know where other kid was at. You know? But that's the thing. I'm not gonna give dating advice and tell. I'm not gonna give dating advice and tell. Oh, thank you. I love that this thing automatically blocks certain people. I'm not gonna give dating advice and tell people that they should get out there and go get a bag from a nigga. Da 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 da. Get a bag. Like, it sounds stupid. You get your butt done and your breast done to go get a bag from a man, and you out here getting black and blues all over. You out here getting a pow pow in your face. You out here getting all types of STDs. You out here getting all types of headaches and health, like, just in the gutter. So, is it? And we don't know. Once again, like, y'all don't understand. I feel like some people have too much compassion and grace because they want to financially be secure. So they look at these celebrities and they're like, well, she had sex with someone who makes $1 million. So, like, maybe she did a good thing for herself. Who is she supposed to have sex with? A bum? Like, someone who has no money? How about you just don't have sex? Problem solved. How about you just don't have sex? Like, I think that's a wave that I'm on, and a wave that many women should be on, because what are we getting out of it? Like, for real, what are we getting out of it? Um, I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, I be having to block people. But remember, like, comment, subscribe. I give advice to men and women. I think that's the difference with my channel versus many channels. They're usually directed either towards men or women. I do both. I don't really care for, like, news. People don't give. You see and they say you're a hater. Period. Thank you. Sugar Mama 3275. Period. Everything you're saying is saying I've been saying this for years, but people don't give a F. They're used and say you're a hater. I wish I could pin that. Hold up. Could I pin that? We're gonna pin that because thank you. Period. For real. I understand that. Sorry, I don't speak French. I'm sorry. I understand that everybody calls me a hater, and I'm like, you know what, maybe I should work on compassion, but I'm like, I don't want women to be abused. I just don't. I don't. And we're always afraid of saying something wrong on top of that. Like, we're really afraid of just being perceived wrong. It's not even saying something wrong. You can say everything right. Everything I'm saying I feel is right? Thank you so much. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you. Please remember to subscribe. I'm doing this on Thanksgiving. I'm doing this and I'm doing my little, my thing. Y'all know the career I have. I'm always traveling and stuff, and I love it. But it is hard. I want to be at home. I'm saving up for my apartment, so I feel good about that. And we are going to do it. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I'm blessed to have amazing friends, and that's what I'm thankful for. And I hope that whatever you feel is your thing, you're thankful for too. They're users. You're a sweet lady. You don't have to work or nothing. You're just thank you. Period. Sugar mama. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I feel like too, all my life, even ever since I was a child, I've had an old soul. I've always felt that like something was always wrong with me. Like I was never into the like things that my friends are into, like all the young people stuff. Like I just want to read a book, go to a spa, go to a beach, get my tan on. Like for my birthday, I plan on just going and traveling and doing me and not even going to party, not even going to see a museum. Go to a different country, get a nice place, have a nice tub, have a nice view, cook on the stove, fresh meal. Like I just, I'm such an old lady. I feel like I'm an old lady, but maybe that's why people don't like me. But hey, whatever. I'm all about peace. I'm all about peace. Like I really am. I'm all about peace. I'm all about love. Um, I'm not about the flashy crap. Like it's crazy because I'm comparing this to celebrities and women, what women go through. It's like, sorry, I gotta be blocking people. Like, we only like black women over here. Ta-ta, bye. Um, at the end of the day, it's like, I don't want to say this in a mean way. I don't think that everything that everyone else does is stupid. I just think it's a waste. I could literally, let me knock on wood. I could not be here tomorrow, and I spent my whole days worrying about buying a Louis Vuitton bag. I spent my whole days worrying about impressing people. You know? It says people that like the light you are and the light their darkness, you keep your light at all costs. Thank you. I like you. We're gonna add you to the channel. I like you, Sugar Mom. I really do. I was literally thinking about that. Like, this is what I love about the live chats, getting to know, somebody, getting to know the people that watch my content, because I make content for y'all. So, once again, I've changed my content, tweaked it here and there, have different opinions. I think this way and then this way. But one thing that's always remained constant was holding both sexes accountable. Princess Love decided to have a child with someone she knew was like this. What does that say about her character? One day I want to be a mother. I do. And I don't take having children lightly. I don't. I can't stand feminists, black feminists that want to, women, or even gay men that want to sit here and say, oh, go get the bag. Go out there, get a BBL, put all this stuff in your breast, go get you a ball player, and get a baby on him, and then get them checks. And then, flash forward, they got pow-pows in their face. They babies is crying, and that poor baby looked like they just wanted to go to sleep. And that baby was big. It looked like it could have been like, I don't know, 9 years old. That wasn't really a baby. Like, this has been going on for how many videos do we have to see of her and Ray J having an argument and the kids are crying? And that happens in so many households, and I don't want that. I don't want that for, black people. I don't. Thank you so much. I appreciate your comments. I do. I agree with that. I don't know what you mean by dope man. I hope you talk about like go get a man that has money and have a baby. I feel like kids should not be taken lightly. I feel like, I will say, dark-skinned black women do take it more serious. That's my opinion. I'm allowed to have that from what I've seen when they date in or out of their race, regardless of their socioeconomic status. For real. They don't take it lightly. And that's why I love my job. When I just see all the black babies, go, God, go ahead. I see the black families, I have hope. Like, okay, it can happen. It can happen. Don't give up. But when I see content like this that is flourishing throughout the media, it's like, what's going on? Y'all are so quick to talk about how Ray J is such a bad person and have no compassion, which I agree. I understand it. I don't think he's great. I don't think he's amazing. But what I will say is, Princess Love did decide to have a child with this person. So please think about your brain. Because once again, if it wasn't Princess Love and it was somebody let's say off the street, if it was somebody that was poor, if it was somebody with dark skin and nappy hair, y'all will be so quick to say, she should have knew this. She should have knew. It's her fault. But because of colorism, because of fame, because it's like, I don't know, let me not say I don't know, I do feel it's colorism. I feel like people's brains just click off when they see the color of somebody in their hair, you know. It's like, sorry, I will read the messages. I'm just trying to get through this because I have to. Well, I do have to go to sleep soon, but I want to do different topics. The next topic I want to do is about flowers, so we will see that. But I am seeing what you guys write in the chat. Please support the channel. Send super chats if you got it. Any type of gifts, those are cool too. But the next talk we are gonna do is talking about receiving flowers, because that's something that I've never gotten, and we're gonna talk about it. But this is what I mean too. Let's pivot into that. Isn't it crazy, like, how men can give you flowers but then be pointing a pow pow in your face and nobody could know? Isn't it crazy? Like, I feel like she really reported that only because she wanted him to get canceled. And I'm just like, it's not even about the kids, it's about you. It's about you. Some people say maybe she did that for safety. I don't think that was for safety, baby. I really don't think that was for safety. Happy Thanksgiving. If you're new to the channel, I have 18 people in the chat. Please subscribe. We're trying to get more videos out. It's very hard. Your girl's been working full time. It is not easy. It's not easy. But I do love my career and I do love my YouTube, and I do want to keep them both separate, but I do want to make content again. It's not the lighting I like. It really isn't. You can't see my beautiful eyes. But it's alright. We're still gonna make content. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. Yes, we will make a video about the flowers. I see the chat. I see the chat going. We will make a video about flowers because I got a lot to say about that. But if you're new to the channel, remember to be respectful in the comments. Remember to turn on your notifications once you do subscribe, and follow me on TikTok. I have NiaTalk TikTok. I have NiaTalk Instagram. Follow me on both platforms. Say what's up if you want. But I may not be able to check it. But I am here to have conversations. I kind of want to, I don't know, maybe I'll make an email because I want to hear people's stories, if they have some good stories about their experiences being black and dating. Because, oh, Canada Dry. Period. No alcohol. Alcohol just don't sit right with my stomach. It doesn't. It doesn't. Thank you, Sugar Mama. Sugar Mama is here to stay. You gotta meet China. I got China, Sugar Mama, Kiki. I got a couple people on this channel that I do remember because of their soul and their spirit. I just do. But here's another thing, too. I feel like it is taught to women that have lighter skin to be submissive because that is what's taken from YT women, right? And submissiveness shouldn't have to be you having a pow pow to your face. Submissiveness shouldn't have to be I got pushed in a pool and I'm gonna take you back. That you know, make it make sense here. That shouldn't be it, but it is it for a lot of people. It really is. So as I get older, I'm turning 28. I'm so happy. But as I get older, I'm practicing more compassion for myself because I feel like a lot of people don't have compassion for me. Like, I'm not your traditional woman. I don't sit here and say, oh my God, we need to be a pick-me. We need to go get a man. You need to change your hair. You need to change your body. You need to change. You don't need to change shit. You're beautiful. I don't care what anyone says. You don't need to change a thing. Men need to change. And that's what I believe. Truly. So I just don't like the good people getting tortured because bad people have more money. You know? Let me read these comments. Money over realness. That's how they think. Period. I agree with that, Sugar Mama. The problem is that these people hide it. Okay, so I think I'm going to read that. So Jay said that would be tolerating abuse. The problem is that these people hide it for a while or gradually increase the disrespect over time. I agree with you. I agree with you on that. Remember to like if you're new to the channel. Subscribe. My name is Nia, and we do triggering topics. If it's too triggering, like and get the fuck out. No, let me stop. If you need to go, go. I don't want people to be triggered. I don't want people to have hate. I just want you to see my perspective and have an understanding. Maybe you don't agree, but have an understanding and some respect. That's just what we do here. So yeah, I definitely agree with that. The disrespect happens over time. But still, I think, you know, I burnt my chitter. Sorry, that's not funny. I said chitterlings. I know it's chitlins. I've never tried chitlins. I've never tried chitlins. There's a good place in Harlem I heard that has really good chitlins, but I've never tried them. But anyways, let's get back on topic. I think that's something that I struggle with. Like I struggle with that, going out on dates and I'm like, okay, you seem financially secure. I don't really know you. But your personality sucks, so I'm out. Deuces. Then there's the person that isn't financially secure, puts on a good persona, and then it's like they think that I'm supposed to like them just because they're nice. And I'm like, no, I still deserve financial security. I have financial security. Like, I'm working towards it. I am, but I want to have my own apartment first. So it's going to be like, I'm going to go up, down. Like, I'm up right now in finances, and I'm going to go down because then I'm going to get an apartment, and then I'm going to go up. But I finally had the career where I actually can save some money and do that and do what I love, which is travel. So I'm happy about that. But have you ever thought about getting married? Yeah, definitely. I believe that I will be married before I have children. That's just not going to work. Never know. Never know. But I do believe in that. I believe marriage is a contract. I don't really feel marriage is people. Oh, child. Don't really like that. Sorry, I gotta be blocking people. I agree. Don't marry people. Sugar mama, we're gonna make you once you come in for a few more lives, we're gonna make you a moderator because I'm here for you. Your comment got pinned. I'm here for you. There are some people that I love. I really do. I'm here for Sugar Mama. I'm here for it. But no, I believe in marriage because I believe marriage is a contract and a deal. I don't believe marriage is based off of love. I love you before we get married. The marriage is just to solidify finances. It's to solidify, how we're going to deal with our children. It's to solidify our property. I feel like marriage is a financial deal and a partnership. I feel like you don't necessarily have to love someone to take on marriage. I'm not saying that's good. I'm just saying marriage is the only license in the world where you don't have to prove you have to do it. I'm going to repeat that. Marriage license is the only license in the world where you do not have to prove that you can fucking do it. It is. It is. Oh, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Excuse my language. I hate people who shut up. Talk about women become less fertile over time. Like, don't say it like that. At the end of the day, you do not need to have kids with someone just because everyone's telling you your time clock is running out. I need to put some podcasts in there to talk about how it's not. The best advice I can give you that I've taken from so many women, they said don't listen to nobody, young and older. Don't listen to nobody telling you your time clock is running out. Do not have children with someone just because you think that you cannot have children later. F those people, because they will ruin your life. Imagine 18 years. You thought, oh, this was the only chance I had to have a child, and then you literally out here, getting your groove on and find out, oh, at age 45, you could have just did that. Yeah, the birth rate is decreasing. Because I really feel like because of social media, the pandemic, men have become garbage. Hands down. This is not what we used to have back then. The Chris Paul, the Kobe Bryant, and the LeBron James, the Dwayne Wade. This is not the same group of black men. It's not. The black men in the NBA now, what? They just sit up. How do I explain this? They sit in front of a computer with a sock. They play basketball on the computer. They don't do nothing. They be using socks for days, disrespecting women. They think it's a game. They think having sex with each other's girl is a game. They pay each other off to get the girls. And then the girls just feel like, oh, we're just, we're being picked. Larsa Pippen, your old, dry, crusty butt ain't being picked by nobody. It's a game. It's funny. I feel like spectacle is a big, big, big illusion with beauty. Then that's a whole nother topic. But we will make a chat about the whole flower situation. But yeah, I just wanted to say hold women accountable too. if you're going to say how Ray J is a terrible person, when you watch these videos, please look at Princess Love. Like, why are you even in this home with this man? And she's like, I just want to have a good, a good Thanksgiving with my children. It's crazy because for dark-skinned black females, the OGs, us, period, we know better. We know better to take our child to that man's house. We know what we're going to tell the kids. Hey, daddy not right. We're not taking you over there. We're going to be over here with uncle. We're going to be over here with grandpa. There are other figures. You're going to be over here with, God uncle, whatever. If you want a father figure, there's plenty out there, especially, sorry, I just be blocking people, especially when he is abusive. I think what happened to her was terrible. I think what happened to her children is terrible. I really hope that she separates herself and understands that your children cannot be a part of this man's life. They can't. They really can't. Just settle it that way. But I really feel when you have no money, like, do we know how Princess Love makes her money? Do we know what she does? No. She lives off the back of Zeus Network. Like, and that's crazy. Let's put that together. Ray J supported Diddy in every nasty thing he did. Ray J and Princess allegedly are like co-owners, or you know what I mean? They're in Zeus Network in some type of way in production. I've said what I said about Zeus with the Scotty, and that situation is disgusting. So put it all together. These people are terrible people. They go into these situations knowing that their husbands are abusive, knowing that their partners are abusive, and then they get on here. That is true. Diddy is a whole can of worms. But Ray J supported Diddy all on Twitter. Ray J didn't want Diddy to go to jail. Ray J was all for what Diddy did. He was. So, what does that say? It's like you got a bunch of big shots that are the boss, like Ray J and all these other people, that watch abuse happening to others, and their partner doesn't question it because they're like, it's not going to happen to me. Period. Princess Love, I'm reading a comment. Go ahead, sugar mama. Princess Love is a gold digger. She was the girlfriend of Ray J's best friend and got with Ray J. Oh, tell me. We're going to say alleged because I don't know about that, but I'm just saying that's crazy. I believe it. Let me say I could believe it. We're going to give a little wink. We're going to give a little wink to that. But yeah, Ray J reminds me of Kanye. Kanye reminds me of Diddy. Diddy reminds me of Lemuel Plummer from Zeus. They all seem the same. Well, we're reaching the 33-minute mark. I need to make another video. I also need to finish this popcorn. Excuse me, guys. But I do want to give a cheers. Bink. And say thank you to everyone who has been following my channel. I've been through ups and downs. I haven't been having a really good situation with my living. Finally getting it on top and on track. But I want to say that I'll look it up. Thank you, Sugar Mama. And thank you, Sugar Mama, so much. I will be making you a moderator. I just want to see you on more lives and see if you get a little out of pocket. But I do want to make a Real Housewives of Potomac review because I find Stacey hilarious. I really didn't like Potomac at first, but Stacey is killing it. And I love it. And I do want to make a video about not getting flowers. So let's get off this live soon so we can have this chat. Once again, thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you for being in the chat. We have 18 likes. We have 18 people in the chat. That means a lot to me. I hope that we can flourish and become more. But soon, I want to make more cooking videos because y'all know I like talking my talk and cooking. Bye, y'all.